So, a couple of things that are very, very unique to our model. One, the model itself evolved as a liquidation channel for brands in the fashion and lifestyle space. So, if you look at brands in this space, at the end of each season, they will have excess stock. Normally, about 20% of their stock would be left over even after an end of season sale. And a very, very limited avenue, especially in India, to liquidate excess stock in an environment that doesn't harm the brand's equity, identity, integrity. We are a format that offers a liquidation channel for the brands. So that is the genesis or the reason why we exist. Why in a flash sales model? Because our entire site is about impulse buy, about finding the unexpected, about finding something interesting and exciting every single day. And that's what flash sales offers you. So each sale exists for only 3 days, and after that it doesn't exist. What that does is that there is then fresh merchandise every day to see. And it also brings in a sense of urgency. If I don't buy it within the 3 days available to me, then it doesn't exist for me. So it's something that just builds up a sense of urgency, which works well for the consumer as well as for the brands. We're actually already talking to some flash sales site on the product end.
Okay.
So both to take from them as well as to give to them, share inventory, share merchandise is something that we've just about started to talk to a few people, and we'd love to forge alliances across the world in this space. Actually, we're not going to be increasing that tremendously. We break 350, 380 sales a month, and we could hold it there. The idea is to, because anything more we're realizing confuses the customer. Mm-hmm. Customers don't know what to focus on. So we want to hold that, and then we just, within that, have the best merchandise, focus on production, focus on depth within each sale, because consumers complain that by the time I come, things are sold out. So the idea is to have enough merchandise available to our customers. So we'll be holding 12 sales for a while. So one does it in various methods, various avenues, and for a startup, it's not one thing. You look at various things. Chunk of it has gone into marketing. We've also done some hiring. That's key to our success, and we've also invested in our backend. So ERP solutions, warehouse, infrastructure. So those are 3 primary areas, I think. We're looking at funding right now, but we're hoping it'll last us to us becoming profitable. So
okay.
So that's the thought. Actually, it's come down marginally, but we hit anywhere between 15 to 1700 on a month-on-month. But it's not static, because the merchandise that we're selling is changing so much that. But anywhere between 1500 to 1700 is something that we still see, and that's what we want to do. It's excellent. So, what works for us is that we're a discount portal, right? And we're talking about last season's merchandise. We're not selling fresh merchandise. So in certain way, we're not really in competition with any of these sites having their own portal. And why I think it works is because just more portals online will mean people will be able to buy it online. There'll be consumer awareness. Everybody spends money. The consumer just gets used to buying stuff online. And I think that's really, really important for all of us to then benefit. Actually very high right now. We see anywhere between 50 to 60% repeat buyers on a month-on-month basis. On the product side, one of the things that we are realizing, and is a clear focus area, is to have made available merchandise for our consumers that is not easily seen elsewhere. So we're going to continue to source from within India, but we're doing a lot of work and effort to source from all across the world right now, which is why we earlier talked of alliances with other flash sales sites from across the world. We can source from all across the world and make it available to our consumer, and that's really where our focus is going to be. Oh, logistics for sure. Payment gateways, there are alternatives. There is clearly cash on delivery, which consumers prefer. And within prepaid, there are now net banking, credit card options. There is There is technology to pay through the IVR on the phone, so there are options available. I think for by far the biggest pain point would be logistics. And as I mentioned during the talk, reverse logistics is even a bigger nightmare. I can deliver it to you and I can tell you it's a return policy that I have, but how do I get it back from you? And get it back from you in time. So that entire process, I think, is something that's a huge pain point. And the other sort of very relevant point on that is that all of us, I think, are servicing, folks like us are servicing about 2,000 of the potential 20,000 PIN codes across India. We say we deliver all across India, but we're actually just servicing 2,000 PIN codes. How do we access the balanced PIN codes is another challenge. I said it earlier, I think the euphoria a year back was premature, and I think the sudden gloom we see in the investment community is premature. I think it's going to be a slightly longer term play than they all imagined. India as a country, retail in India hasn't taken off, brick and mortar retail. E-commerce, I believe, will go much faster, but it will still take time. So, patient capital is what we need. But I think what excites me completely about e-commerce is that there is, for the person in Trichy or the person in Meghalaya, there is no other way they will access merchandise in a hurry, because brick and mortar is not going to reach them in a hurry. E-commerce will drive retail in India, and that's the overriding piece why we are all sitting here and why we are working the way we do and why we believe in this story. That's what I would tell VCs, that this is not going to be turning back. This wave is not turning back, and things like mobiles will only fuel accessibility and growth in the coming time. So invest in good e-commerce ventures, invest behind good teams, and give it time.